In the annals of history, there are figures whose bravery and tenacity inspire future generations. One such figure is Yu Gwan-sun, a fierce and courageous teenage girl who stood up against the oppressive Japanese Empire during its occupation of Korea. Living in a time where the richness of her culture was being systematically dismantled, Yu found herself at the crossroads of student life and revolutionary spirit. Born in 1902, her formative years were marked by fear, repression, and a burning desire for her people's freedom, showcasing the profound impact a single voice can have against tyranny. Attending Iwa Girls' School in Seoul, Yu observed the stark realities of her surroundings. Korean language was banned, celebrations of native customs curtailed, and any form of dissent ruthlessly punished. Yet, rather than retreating into silence, Yu fused her education with her activism. The whispers of discontent among her peers soon transformed into a crescendo of unity as they rallied for their rights. In 1919, inspired by a wave of nationalistic fervor sweeping through the country, Yu became a leader, igniting a flame of hope among her fellow citizens that would not be easily extinguished. When Yu returned to her hometown, she organized an unprecedented protest that drew hundreds of individuals, all of whom shared her dream of a free and sovereign Korea. The movement, however, attracted the violent attention of the Japanese police. They arrested and imprisoned her, subjecting her to brutal beatings and relentless torture. Yet within the confines of her cell, her spirit radiated defiance. With every fiber of her being, she spread messages of resilience and perseverance, affirming that her fight was not just for herself, but for future generations who would continue the struggle for liberation. Yu's incredible fortitude lasted until her final moments, as her conviction resonated in her poignant last words. "Even if my body breaks, there is a greater truth that lives on." Yu Gwan-sun met her tragic end at the tender age of 17, but in her short life, she forged a legacy that transcended her time frame. Though she did not witness the day of Korea's independence, her sacrifice became the fuel for countless others in their fight for freedom. Today, she is celebrated as a national hero, a young girl whose courage shook an empire and inspired a future. As we reflect on her story, we are reminded that age is no barrier in the quest for justice. Her unwavering spirit impels each of us to recognize that anyone, regardless of their circumstances, can lead change and alter the course of history. Yu Gwan-sun, remember her name, for she is a beacon of hope and resilience.